Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we'll study structure of DNA. What is DNA? DNA stands for deoxyribonucleic acid. It is the genetic information inside the cells of the body that help us make people who they are. What are the characteristics of the DNA? The main characteristics of the DNA is that it has two base pairs. First, adenine bonds with thymine, cytosine bonds with guanine. How was the concept of DNA discovered? It was discovered mainly by double helical model, which was the combined work of Watson, Crick, Franklin, and Wilkins. What are the characteristics of the DNA? We have studied the basic characteristics of DNA. What is the function? The main function of DNA is to store the genetic information of the person. Function of DNA. It stores genetic information necessary for organisms to develop, survive and reproduce. You have all seen that we inherit some same characteristics as our parents, grandparents. It's all because of DNA. Damage to DNA may cause cells to stop dividing, cell death or become malignant. DNA malignant mainly occurs because of mutation. Deoxyribonucleic acid is the full form of DNA. DNA is made up of nucleotide monomers. Let's look at DNA double helix. Consists of two nucleotide chains. Each nucleotide consists of a sugar molecule, a phosphate group, and a nitrogen containing base. Let's see how DNA was discovered. James Watson and Francis Crick discovered it in 1953. They concluded that the DNA molecule appears as a three-dimensional double helix. Now, from this conclusion, Rosalind Franklin and Maurice Wilkins studied further. They used X-ray crystallography to study DNA structure, which helped Watson and Crick with their discovery. DNA is very helpful in which field? In the forensic science field. DNA fingerprinting is an essential tool in forensic science. It does not precisely determine the suspect's identity but helps it narrow it down. We have a sample of a crime scene. Please see the fingerprint and there are the samples of 3 suspects. Determine who is the real culprit. Now let's look what we have learned today. We have learned how DNA was discovered, what is the function of DNA and what are the characteristics of DNA.